Yo, what's up family? I'm actually super excited to make this video. It's something that is part of my life right now, semen retention, and for those that know me for a little while now, you know that I have been doing a semen retention challenge in my private Facebook group a while ago, yeah, and I'm really into that. It's definitely something that I love, and today I wanted to talk about my experience of doing 30 days of semen retention. Before I actually talk about my experience of doing semen retention, I want you to be aware of where I was before actually trying that, yeah? So when I started to have sex with women, the first thing that happened to me was that I was not able to get it up. I was having trouble of erectile dysfunction, yeah? So I was very stifled, very stressed, and almost scared of having sex, and I was really having a bad time not getting it up. So that was the first stage. Then the second stage, when I'm finally able to get it up, I'm coming super quick. So I had all the problems, yeah? So first not being able to get it up, and then coming super quick. And it was really bad, right? And this lasted for like many years actually, 1 or 2, maybe 3 years like that. And it was just a traumatic experience, let's put it like that. Even though right now I'm okay, I'm really fine with it. Back in the days it was really terrifying to be like that, yeah. So we can see this 30-day experience in 4 phases, okay? The first phase is the first week, yeah, and the first week is probably the easiest because you already came and you expelled that energy, that vital energy that we have, and now you're just recovering, yeah. So the first 3 days of that experience, usually nobody really have a problem not coming for 3 days, because we're basically recovering and getting back our normal energy, yeah. So the first week is really just recovering from the last time you came and getting back to a normal level of energy. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do it right now. Hit the bell notification, because I'm gonna post more and more and more videos about sexuality, dating, and masculinity, okay? So yeah, the second week of semen retention is the toughest, yeah? This is where all the people fail, yeah? Because you start having a massive urge of energy and you don't know what to do with it, right? Because you used to have a normal lifestyle where maybe you don't do any sport, maybe you don't go to the gym, maybe you don't circulate that energy well. So a lot of people, a lot of men fail on the second week, because basically you have way more energy, not just sexual energy, energy in general. Actually, the second week, what my students and myself notice is that we don't need to sleep as much as we used to be doing before, which is quite interesting, especially for myself as an entrepreneur. I'm working a lot. I need my time is extremely valuable, and when I know that I don't need as much sleep as I used to be, that's pretty interesting, right? So that's the second week. The third week is where you actually start having the benefits, yeah? And this is where it gets really like nice and really interesting. This is where you feel the sexual energy circulated. Sorry? English. I don't speak in it. What do you mean? Nam? Okay. Well, I can go. It's fine. Okay, that was a funny thing. Apparently I can't film here. Whatever. So yeah, I was saying the third week this is where you start having all the benefits. So basically, you become extremely present. Yeah, that's the first thing that happens. You get this grounded energy. The whole body is grounded. Yeah, so you get extremely present. Your sexuality as well, like you have this extremely beautiful sexual energy that becomes kind of a glow, yeah. So you get noticed by people. you get a lot of attention, and experience yourself, you'll see it's really crazy. And a bunch of other benefits, let's put it like that. I made a whole challenge in my Facebook group, so if you want to know all the benefits, just go in my private Facebook group. That's it. The link is in the description. And the fourth week is where you basically get what I call the king energy. Yeah. And the king energy is just, it's weird. Let's put it like that. It's really weird. Like you feel like you are in another dimension. And I know it sounds crazy to you guys, maybe, because if you haven't experienced that, then yeah, it sounds crazy. But really, like the way you look at things, the way you look at the world in general, changes. It's just, it's so different. Let's put it like that. The way I felt it is that I have an aura around me, and it's just, I know, really hard to explain here. I don't know. And yeah, so the fourth week is just the best. It's very interesting, and actually I have a little experience. I was walking in the street of Budapest, so that's Budapest here, and I was just like almost like floating. And I know it sounds crazy, but just stay with me here. I was floating, you know. I was just walking very slow and enjoying the weather and just like being so present and with myself, and just like it was so good. And suddenly two really beautiful women, in the street during the afternoon approached me and literally started bombarding me with questions, and they were like chasing me and trying to get me on a date, you know. And this never happened to me in the past. Like it happens to me in a club, like when I go in a club, sometimes girls approach me, but in the street, women approaching me, never happened. So yeah, that kind of stuff happens on the fourth week, maybe on the third week as well. It's just very interesting to know that we have this energy within us, and just by not ejaculating, we can literally like gain it back and then use it for other purposes. And for example, my experience with, you know, not ejaculating for 30 days literally allowed me to be more productive, you know. I was massively more productive, massively more focused. Yeah. And these two things happened because I was just circulating my sexual energy a lot. Yeah. I wasn't like, you know, just thinking about sex all the time, even though like I was really sexual, but I was really like circulating my sexual energy all over my body, and this allowed me to really like use that energy for other purposes. And really my business was thriving at the time when I first did it, this experience, among other stuff. So yeah, more focused, more present, more productive, and you have more attraction from women and from people in general. It's really interesting. So I really recommend you to do that experience for 30 days. I really recommend you to do that for 30 days. I made a challenge in my private Facebook group. Check it out. Like, if you need some guidance, this is a free challenge. I don't charge anything for that, and it could really help you, guide you through it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, actually. And leave a comment as well. What do you think about semen retention? Have you ever tried? And if you tried, what was your experience like? I'm genuinely super curious about that. And yeah, I see you soon. Peace.